David Corson, Friday, February 14th, 2025. Happy TGIF. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope everybody had a great day. Just got all podcast and I'm getting layered up to go out and do some trekking on the asphalt. Finishing strong with momentum. I'm still going. Hopefully you had a great week. Lots of wins, lots of learning. Finish strong with momentum and getting ready for the weekend that you earned it. If you're out there still working, that's okay too. You're gonna get off here soon enough. And listen, we're already 6 weeks into the new year. It's almost basically the middle of February. You only got a couple weeks left this month, and boom, it's going to be springtime in March. The days are just blowing by, and every day it's just never ending on what goes on. I'm blown away when I try to catch up on what's going on in the world with people that are all the corruption and all the stuff that with Doge that they're uncovering with the government, and what's going on in the world and sports, etc. Heck, I got DU playing North Dakota in Denver. I got the Pios playing Utah in the snow. I think it's going to snow during the game tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, you got the U.S. national team playing Canada for all the marbles in the Four Nations tournament. Never a dull moment out there on the athletic front. And hey, just a busy week. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff done and excited to go for another tremendous week next week. But I need to take a couple days off. And here's the weekend. So, with that, talking about, getting things done. When you do things, you got to be consistent and whatever. And with that, the word of the day is consistency. Let me repeat that. The word of the day for February 14th, 2025 is consistency. And why do I use that? Because consistency is linked to all the words that I've given to you so far for the first 6 weeks of the year, basically. They're tied. Any of the words if you're not consistent, you're not going to be able to improve on stuff. And business, personal, athletics, life in general, whatever you're doing, if you're not consistent, you're just going to be status quo. You're not going to get better. You got to push yourself. You got to make mistakes. Just on my podcast here, this Marine that I was talking to, he's like, man, if you don't make mistakes, you don't fail, you're not going to get better. So if you're not failing and you're not pushing yourself hard enough, all right, and you got to be consistent on that. You got to work your tail off every day. And listen, business, personal, athletics, life, whatever you're doing on the athletic field, if you're not consistent with doing tape, your cardio, healing your body with ice and hot and warm, cold, and not giving it your all out on the field, when it comes to game day, you're not going to execute. You're not going to get it done. But you have to be consistent. Just like when you're doing wall ball with lacrosse or shooting free throws or doing serves on the tennis court. You got to be consistent and practice. Practice makes perfection. All right. But consistency is going to get you there. All right. In business, if you're not consistent, if you're not the first one in, the last one to leave, if you don't do more calls, more emails, shake more hands, do more podcasts, go to more shows, go on the road, you got to outdo everybody. If you're not consistent on that, you're not going to be a top salesperson. You're not going to bring home the bacon. You're not going to be acknowledged. People will, oh my God, man, that guy's like Mr. Consistency. He gets everything done. Same thing in relationships. If you're not consistent with sticking a sock in your mouth, listening with your ears, being transparent, communication, being flexible, just talking things out. Any hindrances, blow through them. If it's a negative, make it a positive. And the more positive days you are, the better off your relationship is going to be. Same thing with sleep. If you're not consistent in teaching your body, hey, I'm unplugging, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm getting my water bottle I'm ready to go. Your body's going to know with consistency, everything, your muscle memory that you do every day, at the end of the night, your body knows that you're getting ready to basically give it a rest and, for your 6 to 8 of hours that you need to get done. And if I missed anything else about being consistent, you got to be consistent at that too. It can be anything. So listen, that's from the heart. Take it to the bank. Put up your knowledge vault and use it for a rainy day. And if you work on being consistent every day, every week, every month for the remainder of the year, and you are consistent in tracking what you did every day, do it right here on the phone. Create a notepad. Hey, put the date there, put a word, put a sentence, put a paragraph on what you did. And if you do that every day, for the whole year, but at the end of June 30th, take a look at what you did, tweak it, revise it, and then go full tilt for the remainder of the year. You'll have 10 and a half months of history on yourself where you can look back. And if you're consistent, you're going to see a lot more wins than learnings on there. And you'll see where you had to be, you were consistent, but maybe you should have done things a little differently or a little harder or a little more effort. But I'm telling you, when you have all that history, you're going to want to keep doing it because you're going to want to be able to look at what you did, how you can improve and be more consistent, have more improvement, more statistics that go your way. I'm telling you, consistency gets you across the finish line. And you're going to feel that much better when you're consistent in getting things done. It's going to, when you become a champion, you're consistent. That's when you raise the cup, and man, it all pays off. And consistency is tired of giving you words for six weeks now. And consistency is tied to the hip to all of them. And if you're consistent with whatever I've given you, you're going to see improvement. All right? So listen, like I said, that's from the heart. Put up your knowledge vault, use it for a rainy day. Be consistent. All right? So I appreciate you all out there. Have a great Friday night. And tomorrow I'll probably see you up on the lot. And then, have a great weekend. You earned it. And get ready for another tremendous week next week. So remember, the word of the day, consistency. Take action. Make it happen. Be safe out there.